Alright, welcome. My opponent for this game was THROWMASTER. THROWMASTER at the time of the game was the 115th ranked gold player with the Allies. And with that, let's get right into the gameplay. Alright, Germany round number 1. So Russia bought 8 infantry and then did the 9-12. Got fantastic results. Lost only 1 infantry in West Russia and lost 3 infantry in Ukraine. So pretty darn good start for him. He did back off all of his stuff from Barry, went here, backed all the rest of the guys off. And he sent a Russian into Szechuan. Sent the sub over to C-Zone 7. All pretty standard moves. So I am going to do my standard German response. So I bought, replace the bomber, 7 infantry, 2 artillery. And then I thought about stacking this, but I don't have a very good chance to hold it, so I'm not going to. But I am going to take it with 1, and then I'm going to send, let's see. Let's send 2 of those guys. And then 2 of those guys. And 1 of those guys. So let's send 5 infantry and 3 fighters. Alrighty, and then we'll grab this artillery and an infantry from Italy. We'll use our battleship to kill the destroyer and then take Transjordan. And then we will hit C-Zone 7 with, we'll go heavy into C-Zone 7. And I think that's all I want to do. I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. All right. Alright, so his good dice partially continued. Every tank got a hit back every round in Ukraine, so I lost all 5 of my infantry. Which is kind of ridiculous, but it did happen. We're going to move everything forward. Let's see. Move those guys forward. We'll grab do we want to grab that guy? And send him up there? No. We'll send him to Poland. Send this guy down to France. These guys will go to France. Send those guys to Poland. This guy will go to Poland. let's do this. Let's see if we can send those guys to France. Okay, we'll stack France. Actually, no, you know what? We'll stack Northwestern. Hold on. Let's see. And our fighters will go there. We'll send our transport up there so that if he uses a fighter on it, it can't get to West Russia. If he uses the bomber on it, fine. Then the bomber won't be used against C-Zone 7. Let's see. The AA gun up there. I really don't want to leave France, but I'll leave it for one turn. This AA going there. This AA is going there. These guys are going forward, and this guy is going forward. That was kind of a miserable result in Ukraine, but not... I mean, it happens. I don't know, though. Alright, that looks like it's a big mess, but we'll see what it shakes out to be. Poland, we got a plane. Northwestern, we got 4 planes, 2 infantry. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're going to send the bomber, and we're going to put 1 artillery in Italy. Alright. Not the best result, but it is what it is. Anyway, that is going to do it for Germany round 1, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 1. Alright, Japan round number 1. So, UK had a really successful KJF. He bought 2 infantry, 2 fighters, and an artillery. Killed my transport in C-Zone 3. Oh yeah, because I moved my German transport up there just to see what if I could do something with it. And then he killed it. And he also killed C-Zone 7 with no losses. These are the beauty parts, though. No losses in Borneo, no losses in New Guinea. Took them both. Killed the battleship in 17, but lost his bomber. I lost only 1 destroyer taking C-Zone 7, which is kind of atrocious. Let's see here. Destroyed a sub in 44. Oh yeah, so I could have sworn I had my defense profile for Japan set for all my Japanese games to submerge the subs, but apparently I did not. So I got to double check that for my next Axis game to make sure that it's set up for that. And then took trans. He did land his fighters in Sudan, which is kind of curious. Because he didn't have to. He could have landed them. One could have gone to India. I'm not sure what he's doing with that, except that he didn't want to land him in Egypt, but he wanted to keep him in Africa to keep me from taking Africa. I think that's a thought, I guess. I'll see how it progresses from here. But I went ahead and bought 2 transports, a tank, and a plane. That's because I plan on dropping in an industrial complex next turn. And then we're going to do a couple of things. So we are going to... First thing we're going to do is take Borneo back. So we're going to take our battleship and go here. We're going to take our fighters and go to Borneo. We're going to grab an artillery and an infantry. Go to Borneo. We are going to take a destroyer and a fighter and a bomber. and kill this stuff here. We are going to take 2 infantry here with a plane. We're going to go infantry, artillery, 3, whatever that is. 2 artilleries and an infantry, and this fighter here is going here. We're going to take all of those and 2 of those and a fighter and go there. We're going to take our battleship and our cruiser and go to 61. And I think that is it. Pretty sure that is it. All right. All right, let's run this and see how it goes. Unlikely in Borneo. Well, it is what it is. Come on, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, combat was kind of shitty. 0 hits from 2 fighters and an infantry and an artillery, and double hitbacks, preventing the recap of Borneo. And no hits. We got the hit in Burma, but of course you got the re-hit. Two hits. And I could not take Burma. Only lost 1 guy in Anhui, which is kind of nice. Other than that, the that's pretty fucking sick. But it is what it is. Alrighty. This aircraft carrier is going up to 60. This fighter is going... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll put this fighter... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. And then these guys are moving down. That is literally a silly turn. Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh man. All right. All right, well. All right, our fighter is going there. Our 2 transports are going there. And our tank is going in Japan. So we'll have to waste another turn taking Borneo back. Man, that's so bad. And we're going to have to defend against the KJF that's coming. So that will do it for Japan round 1. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 2. Alright, Germany round number 2. So United States, he's going full KJF, which we thought he would do. United States bought a destroyer, aircraft carrier, and a battleship, and put everything in C-Zone 56. He also moved his fleet from 11 down here to 22. Now, I don't know if he's going to go to Africa or if he's just going to send it around the bend here to go this way. Not a terrible idea. But I'm going to have to deal with this. I think I have an idea of what to do, but not entirely sure how successful it's going to be. But I'll deal with that on Japan's turn. Right now, we got to deal with Russia, because then I'll just do the USA combat. He failed the Solomon, which is good for me. So he has no infantry, so I can just leave Philippines unguarded if I want, because he has no infantry that can come take it. So that's a bonus. He did kill my destroyer, and I didn't even get a hit back on the sub, which is kind of trash, but it is what it is. And then Russia, let's see, bought 8 infantry and an artillery, took Bello, took Karelia. Oh, he hit Karelia. And he lost an infantry and he has it. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Not a bad setup for Russia. Pretty good, actually. But I'm going to try to do a couple things. I'm going to try to trade these back, kill his cruiser, and take Egypt. So first thing I'm going to do is take Egypt. See if we can't crack Africa. And then we're going to go 2 guys and a fighter. And then we're going to go 3 guys and 2 fighters. And then we're going to kill his cruiser. I think that's all I want to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I bought a fighter and 10 infantry. That's all I bought. I'm going to go heavy land and see what I can do. If he manages to go full KJF and pressure Germany, then I'm really fucking the game up. So, which is not, I'm not saying it can't happen. It certainly can. But let's do this and see what happens. Alright, strong. Let's go. Alright, combat was okay. We didn't lose anybody in Egypt. We lost a guy in Ukraine, we lost a guy in Bello, and we lost a plane. I thought about sacking the bomber, but I replaced the plane, so I did not want to sack the plane. Let's see here. I'm moving everything forward. These guys are going back. These guys are going back. We're going to have to take back. He's going to take France. So we're going to have to kick him out. But that's okay. This is not the best position for Germany. Not the best position at all. But it is what it is. Actually, I want to take one of these guys here. Let's go 4 guys there and 2 guys there. I know we're going to have to trade these again. As long as we just keep building up land troops. Although his KJF, I got to do something with Japan and start getting guys forward. So I'm going to do the best I can. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Alright, we're going to throw the fighter and 9 infantry, and we're going to throw 1 in Italy. Alright. Alright, that is going to do it for Germany round 2, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 2. Alrighty, Japan round number 2. So, United Kingdom bought 3 infantry and 2 aircraft carriers. That's what we figured he would do because he had 4 fighters in England. And so now he's got a mini fleet. He's probably going to buy a little bit more. But that was probably what he's going to do. If I had anticipated that better, I probably would have put like a sub or 2 in there. But I didn't think about it. I should have known when he had 4 fighters there that that's what he was going to do, but I didn't think about it. And then he flew his fighters over to India and drove his tank over to India and left this stuff here. I'm guessing this stuff here has got one of 2 choices. It's going to go up and take Morocco, or it's going to go down and join the Pacific here. And I'm not really sure what, because I think if he's going to take Morocco, he might have done it already on round 1. My planes were already out of position. So you would think he would have taken it already if he was going to go to Morocco. So I'm thinking he's either going to go down to Africa, maybe to reinforce Africa, or go down to the Pacific. We'll see. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to start putting as many land units as I can in Asia, but it's not going to be that many. Because I have to defend the KJF. I went ahead and bought an industrial complex for Manchuria and a bomber. And I'm going to take back Borneo and press into China. And then go from there. So we're going to take Burma. We're going to press into China. And then we are going to go here, grab these 2 guys, go back to Borneo, bombard. We're going to take 2 tanks, 2 infantry, go down here, and we're going to take our cruiser and bombard. Our entire fleet's going down here. He doesn't have any guys anymore because he lost both guys in the Solomons, so he can't take the Philippines. So we're fine there. He can go up here and then take the Solomons, but I'll have enough stuff in range of this that I should be able to, I don't know, maybe it's a 50-50 battle to wipe his fleet. So we'll have to look at it. And then we're going to grab these. Will they be able to go? Yeah, they will. Okay, good. Oops. We're going to take those and go there. We're going to take those and go there. And our battleship, can it do anything? Oh, it can bombard, so we can do all that stuff. All right. All right. I think that's all we want to do. Yep, let's do it. All right. Combat was great. We did not lose anything. Both of our bombardments hit, what was nice. All right. We're going to fly our fighters down to East Indies. Now our fighters, our bomber. Ooh, where's our bomber going to go? Our bomber in East Indies as well. All right. Yep. All right. All right. Bomber to Japan and industrial complex. I'm assuming he's going to come back down here, but we should be able to buy enough stuff that he won't be able to take it. If he takes it with 3 infantry and no supporting air, then I deserve to lose it. I'm not saying it can't happen, but hopefully it doesn't. Alrighty. Our fleet should be pretty safe, at least for one turn, until he starts bringing that shit down here. I think our fleet will still be even, although I have no destroyer, so I can't really hit his sub. And I'll have to run the numbers on India. I don't think I can hit India either. 4 infantry, 2 tanks, 7 fighters and a bomber and 3 bombards. I don't know. Maybe I can. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. But anyway, that's going to do it for... Come on, back out here. My mouse is messing up. I need a new mouse. That's going to do it for Japan round 2. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 3. All right, Germany round number 3. So America bought 5 destroyers. Moved his transport from the Solomons, picked up the Hawaii guy, and put him in the United States. Moved a destroyer up to 10 from 22. Moved his entire fleet over to 53. Then he landed in Africa with 2 infantry and artillery and a tank and a bomber. Not terrible. And then he, dropped his guy from Hawaii. And then Russia, of course, just bought a shit ton of infantry, 10 infantry. He's making $30. I haven't done anything to Russia. Russia's just making money hand over fist. Oh my God. But there's really nothing I can do about it right now, but I'll remedy that hopefully pretty soon. With Japan. I don't think I can take out India, but I'm going to see anyway. But I don't think I can. So all I did was buy another plane, 9 infantry, and an artillery. Heavy land units, but an air. As much air as I can get so I can start stacking and trading. We are going to blitz, trans, and come back to Egypt. And then we're going to hit that with 3 infantry. We're going to hit that with 3 infantry. We're going to hit that with 1 infantry. And then let's see. I got a fighter here. So we'll do 2 fighters. 2 fighters. And then what do I got? Another fighter and a bomber. All right, we'll do the fighter in Bello and the bomber in Baltic. All right. God. Alright, one thing I noticed, and I should change it. I got my bomber dying first with Germany, so let me go to my defense profile and change it back to default right now. And then I have to go back to the game. And then my defense profile should say default. Okay. Alright. We're going to move this guy forward into Egypt. We're going to send our fighters. Where do I want them to go? Let's put them in Poland. Let's put all three of them there, and then the bomber can go to Poland. And then we're moving everything. We're moving this guy up. We're moving AA gun forward. Actually, I don't want to. These guys will go to Poland. And this guy will go there. Should actually put a couple guys, so let's put like 2 guys. And then send the other 10 that way. Alright, let's see here. Oh, what's he gonna do? He can do 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 4 fighters against my fighters. Alright, let's not do that. Let's put him in Germany. Right. What about the bomber? Can the bomber go... Maybe I can put the bomber down there. Now I'll leave the bomber in Poland. Alright. Not great, but it is what it is. Alright, 9, let's see, 8 infantry, fighter, and an artillery, and then 1 infantry to Italy. Alright, that's going to do it for Germany round 3. And I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 3. Alright, Japan round number 2. So England bought a battleship. A battleship, a tank, an infantry, and an artillery. The tank, infantry, and artillery went into India. And then the battleship went into Sea Zone 6 and he took Norway. Interesting move there. Not bad, actually. Really not bad. And then he took Norway, he took Trans. And then he, because I just blitzed it, and then he took Burma. No units lost in battle, of course. Interesting. But I have to try to establish a beachhead here, try to get as many troops as I can, at the same time defending the KJF. I bought a destroyer, then I bought 2 tanks and an artillery for... maybe it'll be 2 tanks and an infantry for Manchuria, and then I'll do an artillery and 2 infantry in Japan. And we're going to try to go forward as much as possible. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a tank and an infantry, go to 46, hit Australia, use a battleship to hit Australia, use a cruiser to hit Australia, and then use 2 fighters to hit Australia. Then we're going to take 1 more transport, grab this stuff off the Philippines, go into 36 and hit that, take the other battleship in here and hit that, take the fighters in here and hit that. Our bomber's going to hit that. And then this bomber is going to hit that as well. And then we're going to move all this stuff up here. Let's see. These fighters, they can hit this as well. Alright, I think that's all I want to do. Is what did I do? The 4 fighters against a cruiser, a battleship, an aircraft carrier, and 2 fighters. That's fine. Alright. And then the battleship, aircraft carrier, and 2 fighters at in 36 I should be okay as well. Alright, let's run it. Alright, combat was good. We lost nobody, I think. Send our fighters there. Send 1 aircraft carrier there. Send an aircraft carrier there. 2 of the fighters there. We'll take this tank and a guy. Go up to 61 and drop them in Yunnan. The bombers go into Yunnan. The fighters go into Yunnan. Right? I think that's right. And then from here on out, I think we're just going to be buying infantry and planes. Or some variation of. We have a decent amount of units in Asia. We'll just start rolling through, taking stuff. We'll have to kick him out of Norway because USA can't go there. So we'll kick him out of Norway, and he's got 1 transport. It's not going to be that big of a deal, I don't think. How many fighters do we got there? We got 6 fighters. 6 fighters and a bomber? Oh, he's got 4 fighters and a battleship. That might not work out. Alright, I think that's all I want to do. Alright, our destroyer is going into 62. I'm going to throw 2 tanks and an infantry into Manchuria. We'll throw an artillery and 2 infantry into Japan. Alright. Not a horrible turn by any means, but we still got a lot of work to do to catch up. We can take Australia and start taking some of this stuff. Maybe try to sneak a transport over to Africa. But he's got a bomber here, so maybe not. Let's see what else. But we have a decent amount of stuff in Asia to press the issue here with Russia. And he's only got one tank in range, so we should be able to start moving this way and crushing. So anyway, that's going to do it for Japan round 3, and I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 4. All right, Germany round number 4. So USA bought 5 submarines and a destroyer. Then he went down and took the Solomons for free. And then stacked his Navy in 44. I'm going to have to deal with that, but I think I can get it to where I maybe have a 70% chance to wipe his fleet. I'll have to merge my fleet in like C-Zone 36. But I should be able to drop some guys in here and get Japan up to maybe 39 or 40 bucks. And then just keep buying aircraft and dropping as many land units as I possibly can heading towards Moscow. So, interesting development here, but so far so good. Interestingly enough, then Russia bought 10 infantry. He has way too much money. I got to start squeezing him, but in round 4, he's already got 30 bucks. He probably has 30 more, 28 bucks. He's just shitting money as Russia. I haven't done anything to squeeze Russia, so that's got to change this turn at least. And get him to trade. What did he do as far as combat with Russia? He took Karelia, lost no units, but he only destroyed 1 infantry. Lost an infantry in Ukraine, and then he attacked Bello and lost 1 infantry? Oh, so he attacked with 2 infantry and an artillery and fighters. Let's see. No, just 2 infantry and artillery with no... So 3 2s against 3 2s? Not a good idea. Alright, so I had a decision to make here. He's got this here. I think he can take out my Africa Corps, as they were, by using 1 2s from England and America, or maybe even just America. So I'm going to actually strafe this. I have a 69% chance to cap it, which would be great, because he doesn't have any reinforcements coming anytime soon. So that would be nice. And then I'm going to clean up Ukraine and clean up Norway just for 1 turn, because he's got 4 fighters, a battleship, and 2 land units, so he's going to be able to take that back no problem. But I should be able to stack Karelia by round 5. Because I bought 10 more infantry and artillery and another fighter. And then we're going to send 2 infantry. Oops, sorry. We're going to send 2 infantry. And 1 from here. And we're going to send 2 fighters. To attack Ukraine, we're going to send these 3 infantry. And 2 of these fighters. To attack Norway. And then we're going to send our bomber here and attack this with everything we got. And that is going to be it. Unlikely, even though it's a 69%. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Oh my god. This isn't winning. Okay, that was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Let me see what I got to do here. This is that dice was incredible, incredible. The bomber just wouldn't hit. The tank wouldn't hit. I got to run some numbers here before I decide to put my fighters there. He's got a bomber, a fighter, a tank, and an artillery. Oh god, 42%. And if he does the 1-2, he's going to get it. He's going to get it with England. And I cannot send another fighter there. I'm going to have to do it and just hope he doesn't take the battle. But he's probably going to take the battle. That's terrible. Alright, fighters to Germany. Fighters to Germany. That's so bad. Italy's going up. These guys are going forward. Literally, that was a 69.4% chance to cap in less than 3 rounds, and I'll have to look at the video on it to see how many rounds it went, but that's pretty amazing. All right, enough of that. We'll see if he does that. This guy moves like literally on the last 15 minutes of every turn, so I won't be back again for 24 more hours for sure. We're going to throw the fighter into there and an artillery and 8 infantry, and then we'll throw 2 infantry into Italy. That is the end of round 4 for Germany. And I will see you guys back for round 4 for Japan. Alright, Japan, round number 4. So, United Kingdom bought 5 infantry, a transport, and 2 artilleries. Transport went into Sea Zone 6. Infantry and 2 infantry and an artillery went to India, and an artillery and 3 infantry went to UK. He took Norway, lost an infantry, and got a 5% battle in Egypt, and lost 2 infantry and killed everything. Bomber, 2 fighters, and a tank. And lost no planes. So, Africa's lost. I still have to deal with this stuff over here, but I'm going to do my best to try to start taking some territory with Japan and forcing the issue a little bit. So first thing we'll do is we'll take the other half of Australia. And then we're going to hit this with 1 infantry and 3 fighters. Oh, I didn't tell you what I bought. I bought a bomber, 2 subs, and infantry and 2 artillery. And then we're going to go here. We're going to go there and there. And then actually not go there. Let's see, because he's got 1 guy there. Let's do this. Let's go Yeah, let's do one guy there. And a bomber. And then we'll do 4 and 2. And the other bomber. Right? Yeah. Yep, I think that's it. Interestingly enough, he did not hit Burma. But because he had to use his fighters over here, so that's why he didn't hit Burma. But he could have, but he did not. So, see if we can't get Japan some money. Strong. Alright, combat was okay. We did not... he got a hit back in Kaz, and he got a hit back in Ivanki, but we took both of those. Or we did not take Kaz, sorry. So our bombers are going back to Yunnan, and our fighters... this guy's gonna go... Let's put him here. And then this artillery is going to go back up here. I'm going to take this transport, go here, pick up 2 dudes, drop them there. This transport's going here. I'm going to pick up an artillery and an infantry, drop them there. Let's see. Alright, tank is getting on here and going to Thailand. And our fleet needs to go back to 36. Our destroyer is going over to 36. We're going to focus on this, but we do have to choke out some of Russia's money, because he just has way too much money. So, we're going to do that. Now he's got Africa clear. He's probably going to start forcing his way through there, but we'll have to deal with that. It is what it is. We had to recapture Borneo. We never did recapture this. We haven't had a chance to. And so... yeah, I mean, we have Australia earlier than I usually get it, so that's fine, but he's probably going to come down here, and that's okay. He can waste time taking this stuff back. He's going to come down with his fleet, so it'll give us time to set up a defense for Japan. And hopefully press the issue here. And we got to deal with this somehow. So we'll deal with that with Germany. This is not a terrible threat yet. It's 4 units every turn. So that's not a lot yet, but he's going to buy more for sure, especially now that he doesn't have to do anything in Africa. All right. Trying to find the USA bomber if it's in here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. He can't take anything back. So we should be okay with that there. I hate leaving unguarded transports. I always hesitate to do it. But I think we'll be okay. All right, we're going to throw a bomber, 2 submarines, and we're going to put an artillery and 2 infantry into Manchuria. Yeah. The Philippines are pretty much dead zoned. He can land there and take it, which is fine, but I can take it back, and then he'll have no transports in the Pacific. And then this fleet, although it is formidable and I have to watch out for it, American fleet with no transports is way less of a threat than if they had transports. So, and we're up to $42 with Japan, which is nice. And that means Russia is down to 21. Even though he's got 28, he's got a lot of money. Attack power is close, but he still has the lead, so that's not good, especially this early in the game. But anyway, that's going to do it for Japan round 4. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 5. All right, Germany round number 5. So USA in round 4 just continue to buy ships, 4 more destroyers and a sub. Took Australia back, and of course took Egypt and went into Libya because of that 5% battle we had there. Let's see. No units lost. Novo. Oh, he took Novo. Huh. Okay. All right. And then he moved all his fleet down here. And he moved his transports into 19. So he's going to have to go... I don't know if he's just going to go here and try to take one of these and put an industrial complex on it, or if he's going to actually go up here, build a couple guys or whatever to take down here. I have no idea. But he's just all in on the KJF. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of number crunching just to see what I can get the Pacific up to. I can still dead zone some of these, I think. I'm not sure if I can. Maybe. I'll have to run the numbers on them. Let's see. So anyway, all Russia did was... Hold on. Russia just bought 8 infantry and an artillery, and then he moved, of course, into Belo in Ukraine. No units lost, and 1 unit lost in Ukraine. So I'm not gonna push him out of Ukraine this turn. I am gonna push him out of Belo, and I'm gonna stack Karelia and start building there. So all I did was buy 11 infantry and 2 artilleries. And then I'm going to hit this with 1 guy and 2 guys and 5 fighters. Now, you know what? Maybe I should do an artillery. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's hit this with 1 guy. And this with 1 guy and 1 artillery. And the 5 fighters. That might be better. And then we're going to use 1 infantry to take Karelia. And that's it. It's kind of a short turn for Germany. Kind of a short turn. So let's run those. Alright, combat was pretty outstanding. We lost nobody in Bellow. I'm pretty shocked. We're going to put one plane in each of these territories. And then 3 of them are going to Germany. These guys are moving up. This AA gun is moving there. Since I forgot to move them up. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I did grab it. Okay. I have an AA gun. Hold on. What happened to the, 29? Those 30 there. 18? Maybe it's like that. 17. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good chance to hold. And then we're going to put 5 infantry there and 4 there. And the artillery is going to Poland. Right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Once we have this established, we'll just start stacking all the rest of this stuff here. And push him out. All right. 2 artilleries, 8 infantry, and then 3 infantry into Italy. And it is 18 too. It's 29. It is 18. 1, 18, 2. Yeah, that's 30 units. Okay. All right, we're good there. We are good there. All right. All right. That is going to do it for Germany round number 5. And I will see you guys back for Japan round number 5. All right, Japan round number 5. So United Kingdom bought a tank, 4 infantry, a fighter, and an artillery. Tank, artillery, and infantry went into India. Fighter and 3 infantry went into United Kingdom. And then he took Finland with the Blitz of his tank. He took France, which was undefended. Northwestern, which was undefended. Just drop a bunch of guys in there. And then he hit Burma. He did lose an infantry taking Burma. And then that was it. And then he moved a couple fighters to India from Africa. And then moved a sub into 44. Sorry, moved it to 49 from 44. Which is fine. Which that just means that I can't leave any unprotected transports in 61. Right? I just can't do that. So I have a few options here. This is a couple of things that I thought of, and then I'll let you know what I did. You guys can let me know in the comments if you think I should have done something different. So he's over here with his tank that's going to take Africa, right? And he's got 1 artillery. It's probably going to go this way towards India. I could grab this tank with this transport, go to 34 and sack the transport and drop the tank into Italian East Africa. And then run the tank through Africa the next couple turns. Take 3 more next turn, 2 more next turn. That would probably make this guy drive the tank back this way and not take these 2. Or he might just take them anyway and just said he's going to come deal with Africa later. I kind of like that a lot, but the issue I have with that is I want to get some pressure on Russia here that's real. I don't want to move these guys here from Yunnan into Burma. I want to move them into Sichuan and get them into a spot where I can use them. So I opted not to do that. I was gonna hit this too and kill him, but I've opted not to do that too. I'm gonna play a little bit not safe, but patient, I guess. So this stuff here, you know, USA's got 4 more destroyers. This stuff here is a threat, but well, it is a threat. He's going to take Australia back, and then he's got the Money Islands in range here. My purchase was 2 infantry, 1 more submarine, and 3 more planes. And the reason I did that is because planes, especially with Japan, are really useful for attacking land and sea units. And I can get, if he decides to move into the Philippines with his whole fleet here, I can get it up to 50-50. That'll kill him with Japan, and that's probably worth it. Maybe not. If he takes, you know, one of the Money Islands, I should be able to punch him out of there. If he tries to take East Indies, I'll kill that fleet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can kill that fleet. Where do these fighters have to go? I can put the fighters in Borneo. No, I won't, because I'm going to move those guys out of there. So I can put the fighters here, though. They can go 1, 2. And then fighters here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3 fighters with no cover, though? It's okay, because he doesn't have any land units that can hit it. These right here, though. 1, 2. Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. And then they can stay there. 4. Okay. Actually, I'll leave them right where they are. In Yunnan, I think. Alright. So anyway, because I did all that stuff, my only attack is going to be Burma. And I'm actually going to give him... This is another thing I'm doing that I may not be a smart thing to do. I'm going to give him Borneo if he wants it. So I'm going to go here, grab my 2 guys, go back here, drop those guys in Burma. Then I can use my 2 battleships to bombard. And I can use my 3 fighters. All 7 fighters, actually. To kill that. Oh yeah, I want to use this bomber, because I want this bomber to go down here as well. Because I want the bomber to be in range of Russia. Alright, that I think is all I'm doing as far as combat. Alright, combat was a success. We'll drop our 3 fighters and our bomber there. We're going to send... let's see. Alright, everybody's moving forward. Everybody is moving forward. Submarines are going down here. We're going to send 1 transport down there. We're only sending 1 transport here because If he decides to take one of these money islands, we're going to have to be in a position to take it in round 7. So we're going to set up so that at least we can run some infantry down here if we need to. Where else do I want those bombers? I think that's fine where they're at. Yeah, I think they're fine where they're at. All right. Alrighty. We're going to throw 2 infantry there, submarine there, 3 planes into Japan. Alright, Japan's money's still pretty good. You can take this back with Russia, but that's pretty much dead zone because I have a lot of stuff in range of it. Yunnan or Sinkiang should be safe. Sichuan should be safe. And next turn, I should clean up some of this stuff here. Maybe even stack Novo. Might even be able to stack Novo. So we'll see. But anyway, that is going to do it for Japan round 5. And I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 6. Alright, Germany round number 6. So, United States. 4 infantry, 2 subs, and 2 destroyers. And then took Algeria, did his tank blitz. Took Western Australia. And Morocco. And then moved his fleet down here into 46. And then move the stuff from 56 down here to 44. Artillery went that way, which I'm kind of surprised, instead of going that way. I'm not sure why the artillery went that way. Unless he's going to send his fleet maybe this way. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't think he's going to. But anyway, Japan's going to have to deal with this. And then Russia just bought like a shitload of infantry. 12 infantry. Didn't do anything else. Which is okay for them because they're Russia's still got a lot of money. He's got a 33 attack power lead, which is pretty significant. Germany, I just bought 12 infantry. And then we're just going to take back some of our territory. So we're going to go 3 here. And 2 fighters. We're going to go 2 here. And a fighter. We're going to go 2 here. And a fighter. We're going to take this with 1 guy. We're going to take this with 1 guy. And then we're going 2 infantry. And an artillery. And 3 tanks. And then this fighter here. Let's see, which one do I want more? Let's go here. All right. Let's run it. All right. All right, we are going to land. We're going to put fighters in Germany. And then fighters in Baltic, because these guys are moving up. We're stacking Ukraine. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, 10 infantry and 2 infantry. Usually when I play the Axis, I just try to say I'm going to stack Karelia and stack France and Italy and just stack these. But because I'm going to deal with this, and Japan is going to have to deal with this and spend money, I think, right about now to try to defend this. Unless I can pull some rabbit out of my hat. I'm going to need to squeeze Russia. Russia's already fat. 32 infantry at a minimum. He's going to buy 8 more, so I'll have 40 guys in there. He's going to have quite a bit of stuff there. So it's going to take me a minute to stack. But it's going to come soon. So we're going to take all this stuff in Japan's turn. And we'll be stacked up on Russia's door. We won't be stacked with guys yet. But we'll take this and he's going to have to take it back. So that's going to do it for Germany 6. And I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 6. All right, Japan round number 6. So United Kingdom bought 6 infantry and artillery and aircraft carrier and another transport. This is actually not bad. I mean, this is pretty good. You're doing the 2 ocean. He's got a decent amount of stuff here. And he's done nothing else. But that's not terrible. But it's really not much of a threat. I can, because he's in 6, he can't go down at France. So I can stack Northwestern and stack Karelia and push him out if I want. But I want to get up in Russia's grill, and if I can, go down into the Caucasus. Maybe dump Karelia for a turn to get into the Caucasus, and go down and take India. And this is a big pain in my ass. So we're finally going to do something about it. We're going to... I bought 5 subs and 3 infantry. 3 infantry for Manchuria, 5 subs for C-Zone 60. So the play is he can attack. That will effectively give me a 55% chance to blow him up in the Philippines if he goes there, even with this stuff here. You know what? He has 1 more sub, I think, if he uses the England one. Let's see what he's got there. It's still close to 50-50. So anyway, we're going to do it. At least threaten it. And then I have to sack a transport, which I don't want to do, but I'm going to do it. Because I got to take Burma back so he can't run his tank down here and start getting all this stuff. At least not for one turn. And then, so I'm going to blitz that. I'm going to blitz that. We're going to take event key. Oops. Wait a minute. Why did we do that? And then I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. We're going to kill this. I really did not want to do that, but we're going to. Yeah, I think that's it. I hate defending against the KJF. I really do, because I'm not good at it. Alright, we got tremendously lucky in the combat because we did not lose anybody, which I'm kind of shocked by. But we didn't. So, these guys are moving up. Actually, you know what? Let's leave. Let's just move these guys up. And then, let's see here. Our fighter... Oh, yeah. We're going to move all of our fleet into C-Zone 61. All right. Let's see here. All right. I kind of want to leave him here again. Put them there. Let's put the fighters there. No, not there. Put the fighters there, and we'll put the fighters from Japan in Yunnan as well. So we can effectively dead zone the Philippines. Even if he goes with this stuff here. If he goes down here, which he should do, is probably take the East Indies. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. Then all of our fighters and bombers can attack this. And this will not be there. But our subs won't all be there, but 3 of them will. So then we go down to, he will only have 9 destroyers and 8 subs. And I'll only have 3 subs. That's kind of tough. If he takes either one of these, we're fine. But if he goes to East Indies, which he probably should do, he probably will do. Then what I'll probably do is kill this fleet. So he can't reinforce this fleet, except he's going to build an industrial complex, and then I'll go down. I'll build a bunch of ships and go down here. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I try to wait as long as possible before buying ships to defend the KJF. And try to get more land units in Asia, so... But it's not that successful. And I can't really have him trade, because I don't really have any reinforcements coming, except for the 3 guys in Manchuria. So it's not great. We're going to put 5 subs there, and 3 guys in Manchuria. Alright, that is going to do it for Japan round 6. And I will see you guys back for Germany round number 7. That's pretty rough. Alright, Germany round 7. So, USA bought 4 more subs and 2 destroyers. 100% KJF, massive navy. Took Borneo and killed my transport in 36, which I thought he would. And then Russia, 7 infantry and an artillery, took the undefended territories of Novo and Kaz, and took West Russia. No units lost, so I got no hitbacks. That's interesting. All right. This brings up a good point. So I was thinking so much about the math, doing the math on this fleet and this fleet, that I totally forgot about the tactics. So all he did was move destroyers to block. So it doesn't matter if this fleet is twice the size, the effective attack power of this is 0, because I can't reach the fleet. So even if I had a 50% chance or 65% or 70%, whatever percent chance I had to kill this, I don't have it anymore because of the blocks. And he's got 2 more blocks waiting in the wings and 11 blocks down here. So he's going to have plenty of blocks to start taking my money islands. And if you're going to do a KJF, good rule of thumb is that you should take the money islands before Moscow falls. And he's definitely going to take the money islands before Moscow falls. I have not done a good job pressuring Moscow. Russia's making way too much money. And amazingly, the KJF, without any pressure from United Kingdom and basically tiny pressure from United Kingdom, has done wonders on me. So I'm going to start, I'll have to figure this out. I'm going to maybe try to, and the other thing I did is I didn't put anything in 60, so I can't even go and threaten Alaska or Western United States this next turn. But I think we'll do some stuff in here and see what we can do here. But we're not in good shape here. As far as the war report, what's that? He's got a 29-point attack power lead. Not terrible. But the big thing is the economics. Russia's still making way too much money. US is making way too much money. All of them are making way too much money. So, I'm going to stack West Russia. I probably should have done it sooner, but I'm going to do it. And then go from there. And I'm not going to be able to move. He's got a decent enough fleet here that I can't really move more guys towards Karelia, because he can just keep reloading. So I'm going to take one turn off, and then I'll stack it. It's going to take me an extra turn to get stuff there. So instead of having it next turn, I'll have it in 2 turns to stack it. So all I did was buy 2 artillery and 10 infantry. We're going to take the Caucasus, and then we're going to hammer West Russia. And now, God willing, he doesn't get a lot of hitbacks here. But if he does, then I'm not going to be in good shape. What did I do? I did my West Russia defense. 4 fighters if I lose like 3 guys. So I'll need some fighters from Japan in order to keep it. Depending on how many losses I get here. So let's see. And then we're going to just hit this with 3 guys and all the fighters. And if we don't run one round West Russia with 37 attackers, then I don't deserve to win. I'm sorry, but that's just the facts. All right, so he got 3 out of 4 hits in West Russia, which is not good. But it is what it is. He got no hits in Northwestern, which I wish he would have got some hits in Northwestern. Really. I wish he would have got some hits in Northwestern. Because that's pretty fucking atrocious. Oh, man. Units that hit at a 33% clip, 50% hit. 75%. Wow. All right. Let's see here. I want to deal with Japan. This guy moves once every like 23 and a half hours. Literally. So this game is taking a long time to complete, but it is what it is. Let's see. Wait, did I move all my tanks there? Yeah. Alright, our artilleries are going into Karelia, and our 10 infantry are going into Germany. Alright. That is going to do it for Germany round 7, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 7. Alright, Japan round number 7. So, United Kingdom bought 6 infantry, a fighter, and 2 artilleries. Took Finland because I backed out of it. Took Baltic because I was not in it. Took Northwestern. Lost 2 infantry. Took the Caucasus. And took Burma, which now he's going to press forward, so I'm kind of screwed there. But I should be okay, I think. I don't actually know if I'm going to be okay, but we'll have to see. Unfortunately for me, he got a hold of the Money Islands. He's probably going to get the other Money Island, or he's going to go into the Philippines. I think he's going to just take the Money Island. But we're going to start bombing Russia because he's got 20 IPCs left. He's got a 27 attack power lead. And I need to start pressuring Russia more. I'm going to stack the Caucasus hopefully next turn, but it depends on how many guys I lose taking it. And I'm going to have to put fighters from Japan in there. So what I might do, and I wonder if I should just take this and then let him go up here with that. Or if I take this, then whatever survives can still hit the Caucasus. So I don't really want that. I can't really stack it yet, though. I'm going to move some of the stuff down here, though. After I hit this. All right. And then we got to make a play for C-Zone, I don't know, somewhere over here. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, we're going to bomb Russia. We're going to take 1 infantry and 4 fighters, because 4 fighters are going into West Russia. We're going to take 1 fighter there. And 1 fighter there. 2 fighters each on those. And 1 sub each on those. All right. Let's see how that goes. Every time. Wow. Oh my God. Alright, combat was mixed. We lost a bomber, but we did 11 damage, so that's like an even trade. And then, of course, 4 attacking fighters could not get 1 hit. I just don't get it sometimes. I just don't get it. I get the hit back. That happens all the time. It's a 1 in 3 chance to get the hit back. But 4 fighters with 50% chance, and none of them could get a hit. It's just kind of amazing to me. It's just really kind of amazing to me. Alright, so they're going there. All 6 of them are going there. Wait a minute here. Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah, they can go there. Alright. Our destroyer is going here. All right. All right. All right, we send the aircraft carrier and the destroyer into 60. We send the artillery. And three infantry, and we do 2 infantry. Actually, let's do this. Actually, I don't even need that. Yep, I don't even need that. So yeah. Yep. All right. All right, that is going to do it for Japan round 7, and I will see you guys back for Germany round number 8. All right, Germany round number 8. So, USA bought an industrial complex for Borneo, and then he saved all of his money. That's all he did. So he's got 80 IPCs to spend next turn. So a couple things he can do. He's going to buy another industrial complex for here. He's buying probably not transports, probably units, because he's got a transport here, 2 transports here. So probably not transports. Maybe bombers? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think so. Not yet. But the other thing he can do is, if I do what I was going to do, which is move into 58 or 57, he can build a fat-ass navy in 56. And that's all he really needs to do, because now he's just got total control of the Pacific. Because I have not taken Russia yet, and I will not, because now he's got 45 guys in Russia, and he's still making 18 with Russia, so I'm in a bad way. But I got to try to get out of it, right? So all I did was buy 14 infantry. And then we're going to take 3 infantry and 3 fighters and attack that. And then we're going to go with... let's go 3 and 2 and 2 and take that. We'll take 1 tank and run it over here. And then we'll take... we'll take 10 guys. 10? We'll take 10 guys. I'm putting 10 more in Germany. 15 guys should be enough to keep Germany, I would think. I do have to put a handful, maybe like... I'll have to sacrifice maybe like three Germans, because I got to protect those fighters from the United Kingdom. So maybe 4 guys. And I'm wondering if I should just kill this. I don't think I'm going to kill that. Although I should. I should kill it. And go like... I don't know. 7 and 4. And then drop tanks here, drop tanks here. Because I'm going to be moving about 12 guys back here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go 7. Let's go 7 and 4. And then we're going to move maybe half a dozen tanks there, a couple tanks there. The fighters will go back there. A bunch of infantry will go back there. And maybe we'll even put a couple tanks there. Not really sure what to do there, but I want to punch it out. All right. Alright, combat was okay. Of course, you got hitbacks on almost every battle. So our fighters are going back to Germany. These fighters are going back to Karelia. Let's see here. We're going to send 15 guys back there. We're going to send 4 tanks there, 4 tanks there. Let's see. Do I want to put any other guys here? Yeah, let's go down here. Let's go down there. So we'll have 15, 11, a couple tanks. We'll have 10, couple tanks. He does have 7 fighters. Oh well, I think we have to do it. So we're gonna lose this again, but hopefully we kill some of his guys for me. Although UK has a shit ton of money too. They're just making way too much money. Way too much money. Attack power lead is only 26, but it feels a lot bigger than that. Feels a lot bigger than that. Alright, so I think that's it. Alright, 10 infantry, 2 infantry. Alright, we're going to be buying 15 more infantry again, but it's not doing us any good because we can't really do anything against his stuff here. And Russia is going to kill us. So we got to fly these fighters out of here. And really Japan's not really doing much of anything, actually. Because this is going to be a real big problem now. I'm really regretting not sending that tank over to Africa and just running over here and just causing him to use his tank over here and just getting some points and cutting into United Kingdom's income. I really should have done that. But his KJF was pretty good, so I didn't really have an option. So anyway, that is going to do it for Germany round number 8. And I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 8. Alright, Japan round number 8. So United Kingdom bought 7 infantry, 2 artilleries, and a fighter. Took Thailand. Took Yunnan. Took France. Took Northwestern, and took the Caucasus. And then artillery and 5 infantry went into UK, 2 infantry and artillery went into India, and then another fighter went into Sea Zone 8. I do not like my position at all. But, I mean, God, this is so thin. I should be able to punch through it, but I just can't. And now he's just going to have massive... I'm pretty screwed, I think, in Asia. But I'm going to threaten the United States and see what I can do with it. But like I said, he's got a fat stack of money. 80 left over. 80. That's insane. And I'm sure he's going to buy either a bunch of shit for here, another industrial complex, and a bunch of shit, or a fat fleet. But since I'm going to move my guys there, it's probably going to have to be a fat fleet. So, man, I thought about taking the Caucasus with a couple tanks and my 4 fighters and making him trade that back. I think I kind of want to. I really want to. What's my money? 26? Yeah, I gotta get it up. So I'm losing a lot. USA. Yeah, USA can take it back, so I'm not going to do that. So what I'll do is I'll just blitz. So I'm just going to blitz that. And then we will blitz this. And then we will kill this. And then we will grab... We're going to take... let's see here. We're going to take that. It doesn't have anything that can reach Japan yet. All right. I really screwed myself on this. What did I... Oh, I didn't say what I bought. I bought infantry and 2 artilleries for Manchuria, and then I bought a bomber and another fighter. I'm gonna have to start probably buying massive units for Japan's defense pretty soon, but maybe we can sneak in here and grab either Hawaii, Alaska, or Western United States. Probably not, but we'll at least make them think about this. Maybe spend some money over here instead of spending it over here. So, with that being said, we're gonna try to do that, and I think that's it. All right. Alright. So combat was a success. Let's see. Subs, cruiser, aircraft carriers, and destroyer all go into 57. This is moving down here. These guys are moving down here. Bombers back to Japan. And we're going to move one guy in a tank. I think. Yeah. All right. Land units go into Manchuria. Fighter and bomber go into Japan. All right. That's not a lot considering Russia still has 50 guys in there, and I'm nowhere near cracking it. So I'm not in a great position. Attack power is a 12 attack power lead for the Allies, but and when I'm looking at the board, I think it's a lot worse than what it shows. As much as this is a pretty formidable fleet with only 3 transports and pretty much he's got a couple more transports. Where'd they go? Or maybe not. He's got 3 transports. He can drop 6 guys off. He's going to pick where. That's not really a threat to Germany. Not without support from USA. But this is bad for me. Really bad. I won't be taking him back anytime soon. And he's going to capture the Philippines, probably. I mean, for sure he will. He will definitely capture the Philippines. Oh, man. That's not good. But anyway, that's going to do it for Japan round 8. And I will see you guys back for Germany round number 9. Alright, Germany round number 9. So we are in a bad way. Let's see. USA just bought 6 infantry, 4 fighters, and a tank. 5 infantry, 4 fighters, and a tank went into Western United States. They also moved a destroyer there to prevent bombardment, so that gives me about a 5% chance. And an industrial complex for East Indies, which we thought he would do. And still has 53 bucks left over. He's making a shit ton of money. Economically, I think I'm assed out. What does he got? The attack power leads 50, 55? Pretty significant, but his economically is just killing me. He's making 106, 116 to 40 to 52. It's like a 50 economic lead. It's just way too much. Way too much. But I don't know how to get around it. I can take Hawaii with Japan, which I probably will do. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. We'll have to see. But all I did with Germany was buy 15 infantry. And then we're going to send 3 guys and 2 planes there. We're going to send 2 guys and a plane there. We're going to send 2 guys and these 2 fighters here. I wonder if I should strafe this. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to matter. He's just making way too much money anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal, to be honest. I was gonna fight. All right. Combat was okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. All right. All right, 10 infantry into Germany, 2 infantry into Karelia, and 3 infantry into Italy. We're only making 38, which is not a lot. I don't know if I can maybe I could stack this. 28? If I kill this? I don't know. He'll probably trade both of these, which I would too. He's got plenty of money and plenty of stuff, so... we got to look for some YOLOs. I don't know how we're going to find one, but we got to look for something. So that's going to do it for Japan. Germany round 9. I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 9. All right, Japan round number 9. So we need to kind of make a move. So we're so far behind. What is that, 55? 55 attack power lead. He's economically crushing me. So I have to make some sort of a move, which is going to involve some risks. So I'm going to have to do it. So I went ahead and bought... let's go over England real quick. England bought 4 infantry, a cruiser, and 4 artilleries. Put the cruiser there. 4 infantry. A couple infantry there. A couple... infantry and artilleries into UK and a couple into India. And then he took Ukraine, took Malaya, took Norway, and took Northwestern Europe, which is fine. We can trade that again. That's not that big of a deal. But the problem is USA is just coming. That's the problem. So I went ahead and just bought a bomber and 6 infantry. And the reason is we're going to bomb these guys so that he has no land units that can take Japan. And then we're going to put units in... a couple of land units in Japan, a couple of land units in Manchuria. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that. And we are going to take our bombers and bomb and attack the Philippine Islands. And then we're going to take a sub, 6 fighters, and attack that. We are going to take two infantry and take Hawaii. Nope. Hold on. Not both transports. Take Hawaii. And I kind of want to go all the way here. But I kind of want to go to 55. But I don't want him to be able to hit this. Well, it is what it is. We already have 6 fighters there. Well, if we go there, then he can hit me with 8 fighters. That might not be too good. Well, I guess we'll just sack the transport. We got to take... we're not going to be doing good anyway, so it is what it is. So let's get this done. Combat was kind of hilarious. 1 fighter out of 6 hit, and of course the sub missed, and his destroyer got hit. 1 for 7 and 1 for 1. All right, so we are going to move all of our stuff into 55. Yeah, actually I should just move it here because I really want to save. But I don't want him to be able to hit those. I hate the fact that we have to get rid of... that we have to get rid of our transport here. But it is what it is. Our bombers are going back to Japan. And then these guys are moving forward. These guys are coming down. This guy's going up. This guy's going down. These guys are going forward. And our fighter here. Going here. Yeah, that's just not good. See, he has so much money as United States that it wouldn't be anything for him to hit it with all 10 planes. Maybe even 1, 2. Yeah, 10 planes and a bomber. And 4 subs, so I don't want him to do that. Because he's so far ahead, why not wipe my fleet and be done? This is probably... He might go up here and take Szechuan, but we'll have enough stuff to kill him. If he does. And that's just 2 guys, so he'll probably won't... Well, wait a minute, is that 4 guys? Yeah, that's 4 guys. So that's not... That's actually decent. We still should have enough to kill him, I think. So we'll have this stuff here, the fighter, the tanks, everything we can kill him. And he won't be able to reload. So that's not terrible. We just got to figure out if we want to try to stack West Russia and Karelia at the same time. I don't know. We're just not in a good way with either power, to be honest. So anyway, that's going to do it for Japan, round number 9. We're going to put our bomber and our 3 infantry and 3 infantry. And our money is dwindling fast, so we're going to have to do something quick. Oh, that was stupid. I didn't take my guys. Oh, that's dumb. Oh, that's dumb. Well, that's going to set me back. Not that this was going to do anything, but oh well. That kind of blows. Well, all right. Oh God, how can I be so fucking stupid? Oh well, I did it. So anyway, that's going to be Japan round 9. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 10. All right, Germany round number 10. So I'm in kind of a really bad way here. I think I start every turn by saying that. USA bought 9 infantry, a fighter, a bomber, and an artillery. Let's see. 6 infantry went in to the Money Islands down here. And then the other infantry went up here into eastern United States. I think I'm going to need, what has he got? He's got 4. He might be able to take, he might be able to hit mainland Japan. I might have to land some fighters back on Japan. I don't even know if these fighters can get there. 1, 2, no they can't. Huh. Alright, well I might be even in a worse way than I thought. Yep. Yep, I could be in a really bad way. Oh, man. I'll have to see. But I could be screwed. But in any case, I might be able to move around and go... Maybe go up here, because I have a substantial amount of stuff here. Go here, stack Archangel, stack... West Russia, then stack Karelia. I mean, the Caucasus. I might be able to. I don't know if I can. It seems like a long, drawn-out way to do it, but I don't think it's going to work, but who knows. I'll have to move this fleet back so I can get stuff back in range of... Yeah, I'll have to get some fighters back in range of Japan. Like a lot of them. So I should go back here. Yeah. All right. Man, I could be done. I could be done. Because he's got him here, so the bombers... 1, 2, 3, 4. I could kill him. 5, 6. So I could actually kill these and keep Japan safe. And I might have to do that. Shit. Yeah. Damn, I might have to do that. Alright. We'll have to see. But in any case, for Germany, I just bought all infantry. Oh, I have 1 artillery. And then I'm going to take... let's see, 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. And 3 there. We're going to use 3 fighters there. Actually, no. We're going to use 2 fighters there. Fighter there. Fighter there. Fighter there. That's all we're going to do. Alright, combat was pretty good. We're going to send fighters back to Germany. Fighters back to Karelia. And then we're going to send 10 dudes. Forward. You know what? Let's send 12. Let's send 12 dudes forward. And these guys will go back to Germany. Yeah. All right. We'll put 10 infantry and 11, and we'll put artillery. All right. All right, at least we can buy 13 infantry next turn. And yeah, I think my only real strategy is to just try to defend Japan for as long as possible, and then maybe move Japan up into Arch. We'll stack it. Then we'll move everything down into West Russia. We'll stack it. And then down into the Caucasus. And see if that'll work. Because if we can do what? I mean, that'll be a lot of guys. That'll be a lot of guys. But defending this is going to be a pain in the ass. But we're just going to kill... We're just going to kill these guys with the bombers. So we'll have to buy another bomber with Japan, who only has, what, 26 money? So 12, 14 money. Now, we'll probably just have to buy all infantry, which is 8 infantry. And save 2 and just hope that... because if he goes up here, he's going to take this industrial complex. So I think we're going to have to hit this with Japan. Anyway, that is going to do it for... And this stuff here, I'll send the planes back to Japan, some of them. Actually, I could send them all back to Japan. Let's see, he can attack with what, 9 subs? That might be enough. So I think I'm going to have to go like into 56 and then grab the guy on my way back. Even then, I think 9 subs might do it. So we might just have to fly the fighters. 1, 2, 3. We might have to move up here so we can get in range of Japan. We have to get some planes back to Japan because we can only keep bombing his infantry for so long. Oh, I can even send one guy down. Oh no, he'll be dead. This guy will be dead. Bombers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. Anyway. Alright, that's going to do it for Germany round 10. I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 10. Alright, Japan round number 10. So I'm in a kind of a bind. UK bought 7 infantry, 2 bombers, which is smart. He's got total control of this game now. Took Finland, took France, took Northwestern, took Ukraine. All that's, it's just super aggressive because he can afford to be, because he's way ahead. Took Yunnan. He has got a, man, almost 100 attack power lead on me. But I'm not completely done yet. I do have another gamble to do. Although, it's going to run out pretty soon. I just bought 8 infantry with Japan, and I'm going to try to kill... I'm going to try to strafe his units there so he can't take Manchuria or Sichuan, or Shanghai, or hit Japan. But I have to do it. And then the fleet's going to go backwards so I can land fighters in Japan, try to keep it. But we're going to go up here. With all that stuff. And that fighter's going back to Japan. And then we have to do this. I hate doing it, but we gotta just keep hoping. He's gonna be able to set it up sooner or later. Well, this guy here can still go up here and take Shanghai, but at least I can counterpunch him. So let's get this done. Running out of options here. Alright, at least Japan will live another day. We're going to land our bombers there. These guys are coming down. Our fighters going back to Japan. These guys are coming down. Man, I don't even know if I can go this way. They'll have 40 and 10, 50 units against 37 and 12 and no Japanese planes. Wow, that might not even work. I don't think I really have much of a choice though, so we're going back up here with our aircraft. We're sending our fleet over here to the Atlantic. We don't really have much to do, but we're going to send it over there and see if we can't cause a ruckus over here. We're way behind, but we're trying to find a way out of it. Anyway, that's going to do it. Let's see here. Alright, we're going to mobilize 3 infantry there and 5 into Japan. Alright, at least we can buy 8 more infantry for Japan and we'll land 6 more fighters in there. I should have sent the destroyer up there, but if one sub kills 3 aircraft carriers, then so be it. If I was him, I would do it for sure. Oh, he's got 4 fighters. Oh, but he won't attack him with fighters. Maybe he will, but he's going to lose the planes. I don't know. Like I said, not much good. We couldn't go to 57 because he's got 9 subs in range. So we just got to hope that we can yeah, they couldn't go anywhere, so I guess they could have gone there to 59. I probably should have sent them to this island over in Iwo Jima, but I didn't, so we'll see what happens. That's going to do it for Japan 10. I'll see you guys back for Germany round 11. Alright, Germany round 11. So, USA, 4 infantry, 3 artillery, and 2 bombers. Where's the transports? Well, they're in range of it now. They can hit Japan now, but I'm going to have 6 fighters. I'll have a decent defense for Japan. Not great, but decent. And then he took West Russia. All right. And then Russia, 7 infantry, took Sinkang. All right. He did not hit this fleet here, which I'm happy about, because I'm going to send that shit back to Japan. 1, 2, 3. I can't do it, so they have to just go right to Japan. Yeah, they have to go right to Japan. He hasn't started bombing me yet, but I know he's gonna. And I hate abandoning Karelia for a turn, but I'm gonna, because I want to get this stuff over here. So I'm gonna do a roundabout rope-a-dope. I just bought 13 infantry. And then I'm gonna go 2 infantry. And 1 plane. And then I'm gonna go 4 infantry. And let's do 3 planes. And I'm going to do 1 plane. Oh, I didn't kill this yet. Hold on. Hold on. I got to take an artillery and an infantry and 2 fighters. And then I'm going here with 16 infantry. And then I'm going here with 26 infantry, 4 artillery, 8 tanks. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. That's not what I want to do, but I think I have to do it. All right. Alright. Combat was great. Well, it was okay. Fighters are going back to Germany. AA guns going over to Archangel. Let's see. I should run the math on this on Germany defense. So he can do what? 3 transports. You got a tank and artillery, and 4 guys, 6 fighters, 2 bombers. I got an AA gun, 3 fighters, no tanks, no artillery. I got 17 infantry. Okay, he can't take it yet. What is he, He loses, I lose 8 infantry. That's a lot. Alright, so let's... Yeah, you know what? Let's press the issue. Could do 10. Yeah, let's do it. I'm actually going to have 5 fighters. Okay. All right. All right. 10 infantry and 3 infantry. I will do 2. I'm gonna do 1 there. Just so he has to fight for it. Send some planes or whatever. He may just go heavy into it and take it, which would be okay. That would be okay, actually. And keep me France. I can take this back because the Japanese are going here, and then we're going heavy into West Russia, and then we're going heavy into the Caucasus, I think. And I'm going to just do the best I can to defend out here because I'm in a really bad way. But we're okay so far. We're not great, but we're okay. All right, that is going to do it for Germany round 11, and I will see you guys back for Japan round 11. All right, Japan round 11. United Kingdom bought 7 infantry, 3 artilleries, and a transport. Bombed Germany, no big deal. Took Huangtung and took... Oh, hit Karelia, but he didn't take it. What, you try to take it with one guy? Because he's going to have Russia take it? Russia can't take it now. Wow. It's a damn shame I can't take 2 victory cities this turn. That actually helped me out. Alright. Japan's in a terrible way. We're in just a horrifying way. But I'm going to just go and send this fleet, Hail Mary style, towards the Atlantic. And I'm going to try to do something. I don't know if I can do it. But I'll try it and see what happens. So I just bought 8 infantry. I'm sorry. 8 infantry. And then I'm going to take this with one guy. Let's see. We're just going to do one guy. We'll do... Actually, you know what? He's got transports. Let's bomb Russia. What's his money? 20? All right. You know what? Let's bomb it. Let's bomb it with 2. And then we can go here with 1. I'd love to take this back, but I'm not going to. All right. I think that's all I want to do. It's not all I want to do, but I think it's all I can do. Alright, combat was okay. We didn't lose any bombers, but we didn't, of course, we didn't. He got hit back in Kwangtung, so we didn't take it. We're going to move all this stuff over here. Our bomber is going here. Both of them. And then all this stuff going here. Actually, I should send the bombers over there. Yeah, you know what? This bomber, where can he go? Here. And then these two bombers can go here also. And then this is what I want to try to do and see if I can do it. I want to go here, pick up these two dudes, and drop them there, and you can do it. You can do it in the non-com, even though the sub is here. And then we're going to take one fighter and throw it in Hawaii, and then we're going to take the other 5 and throw them over there. We probably should have attacked this sub, but it wouldn't have mattered, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to lose all the carriers. Oh, let's put them here. Actually, let's put one there. Oops. One there. I don't know where else to put it. One there, I guess. All right. And then let's see, what do I got there? He's got 6 guys. He's gonna take this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here, and then we'll take it back once he takes it, and then his transports will be up here. He'll be out of position. So we will do that. All right. And then this stuff here, we're going for broke. All right. All right, I think that's it. All right. Would have been nice to get up to 23. Or 24, so I could buy 8 more infantry, but I don't think I can. Yeah, we are just in a bad way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. He has no tanks. I should have just went with 2 infantry there and not worried about that one and taken the extra $1, but $1 I don't think is going to make much of a difference in this game. We're way behind. What's that? 60, 70? No, 60. I can't even do the math in my head. 58, something like that. 59, I think it is. Oh, well. Yeah, I think it's 59. Anyway, it's a big lead for the Allies. Economically, they're 92, 109. That's big. To 59. A 50-point economic lead, which is just stifling. But we're going to see what we can do. We're going to go, obviously, we're going to go into West Russia with everything, and then into Caucasus, and then try to come down here. And I think we're going to go, well, we can go like up here with 17 guys maybe, and then take Karelia. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We'll have to see. But anyway, that's going to do it for Japan. Round number 11. And I will see you guys back for Germany, round number 12. All right, Germany, round number 12. So, let's see. USA, about 9 infantry, 2 bombers, and a fighter. Let's see. 5 infantry went over. Oh, yeah, he built some down there. And the 2 bombers went over here. And then he took Shanghai, which is fine. We can take that back. And then he killed my transport in 53. He did set up all of his subs right here. So I think he's going to put like a transport or whatever to try to take Hawaii back. Maybe even a couple transports, which I would do too. He's way ahead of me. Economically, he's got 100 attack power lead on me. So I don't think this is going to be one of those games where I can do a turning point. It's going to have to be like a snipe or something. I don't know how I can get the upper hand. But we're going to keep trying. So, and he also bombed Germany. But I repaired it. It got damaged 3. Let's see. And then Russia bought 3 infantry and repaired 10 points of his complex. Okay. Okay. I'll probably bomb that thing again. Maybe, I don't know. I'll lose Karelia after this turn, but that's okay. Let's see. All I did was buy 11 infantry. And I'm actually not going to do any combat this turn. I mean, I could try to take this with 1. And land the fighters there. Alright, let's look here. Where is my West Russia defense? Alrighty. Where's my Archangel? Here we go. 49, 10, let's see, 40, let's go with 49, 10, 1, and 2. And I'll have, let's see, 36, no, 41, 51, I'll have 51 infantry. 9 artillery. 12 tanks. And no fighters. Still can't take it. If I do 2 fighters... Still, okay, what if I... Okay. If I pull all this stuff back, that's 5. That's 22. I can move 10, that leaves 12, and I can put 10 in there, that's 22. 22 and 3 fighters, I should be... Let's see. Oh, I think 22 and 3 fighters ought to be enough. Right? Because he can attack me with... He's got 6 planes, though. Let's see. 4 infantry. Yeah, maximum 4 infantry. He can do... well, he can do 3 artilleries and a tank. 3 artilleries and a tank. He's got a couple of bombers. And he's got a cruiser and a battleship. I only have 1 AA gun. 22 infantry, no artillery. No artillery, no tanks. 3 fighters, no bombers. Yeah, we're safe. Okay. Yeah. Because I'll do 22. Okay, we're safe. Alright, so we are going to try to take this. And where's my West Russian defense? I'll have 49. Okay. Alright. And let's send 2 fighters. So that's going to be all of our combat. Alright, for the non-com, we're moving this, all this stuff into West Russia. This guy, these 10 guys are going forward. We're going to move all these guys back. We're going to move 10 guys forward. And I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. Alright, we are going to send 10 infantry there, and we'll send 1 there. Alright. Not bad. UK will probably trade this out, I would think. And then all this stuff is going down here into West Russia. And then we'll move it all down into the Caucasus. And then our Japanese stuff and maybe a handful of Germans will head down to India. And see if we can't clean them out of there. I think that'll be it. And we may even, well, yeah, we have to go down here. I should run the numbers because I can probably stack this with Japan after United Kingdom takes it, and that might allow me to build right there, which would be kind of cool, actually. But I think I want to go into West Russia and continue to move down. I think I need to, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it for Germany 12, and I will see you guys back for Japan round number 12. All right, Japan round number 12. So, United Kingdom bought a 4 infantry, a battleship, a destroyer, and an artillery, and bombed Germany. Yeah. Took France, took Karelia, took the Caucasus. All right. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, I am going to go here with 2 guys and 6 planes. I bought 6 infantry and an artillery. And then I guess I'll go, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll go 2 guys. Well, no, I won't do it. I don't give a shit. I'll deal with this later. I'll probably deal with it with Germany. I'm going to bomb Russia again. That's Russia's money. 19? Yeah. All right. Alrighty. Every time. Every single time. All right. Fighters are going back. Oh, shit. That was not good. That was not good. Oh, man. Well, let's see if he can do it. Put our fighters there. Our bombers are going to West Russia. All this stuff is going to West Russia. And then we'll put this stuff over here. I know his fleet can come down here and kill it, but it's getting him out of the way. Maybe he'll lose some stuff there. And it'll give him an... it only takes him away from France for 1 turn, really. But 1 turn is 1 turn, right? So All right. All right, let's see. 1 artillery, 2 infantry, and 4 infantry. All right. All right, that is going to do it for Japan round 12, and I will see you guys back for Germany round number 13. All right, Germany round number 13. So America bought 3 transports. Where did he put them? Oh, he put them over here. Oh, I'm going to use my subs to kill him. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use my subs to kill him. The planes will land there and they'll be okay, but that's kind of a price. That's a bad price for him to pay, so I'll send him there. Oh, actually, I won't, because UK is probably going to come down here and kill them all, I would think. But then his fleet will be out of position, so I'm kind of glad. And then what did he do? He took Kiangsu and he took Manchuria. Let's see. All right. And then Russia repaired 10 from its industrial complex and then bought 3 infantry. Still down to a -5, which is okay for us. I went and bought 11 artillery, 11 infantry, 2 artillery, and we are just going to go. We're going to grab 1 artillery, 2 infantry, and these 2 fighters, and hit that. And then we're going to take 12 infantry and 3 fighters. Actually, we should probably do more than that. I don't know if I want to move those back or move those up here. Yeah, let's just do 12. We'll do as many as we can. Kill as many as we can, but he's got a decent amount of units in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then all this is going down here. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't send the fighters. There we go. Oh, come on, dude. All right, fighters go to Germany. Do they go to Germany? They go here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's put them here. And these guys are going here. And then these guys are going here. Actually, you know what? They can go to Germany. And AA guns going down there. All right. 2 artillery, 8 infantry, 3 infantry. All right. All right, that is going to do it for Germany round 13, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 13. All right, Japan round number 13. So, the United Kingdom bought 10 infantry and a bomber, took Northwestern, killed C-Zone 23, which I figured. This was a mistake by me. I should have put him like in 25 or 24 just to protect Africa, right? So that he couldn't, once I start running these guys through Africa, he couldn't come down here, and it would make it more difficult if I had a fleet here and waiting. Because he really only sent one battleship and a bunch of fighters, and so this is still totally fine. So that was a mistake by me. I should have, to get better use out of the fleet, sent it over to 24 instead of 23. Probably would have been better. But you live and learn. Let's see. And he took Karelia, which we thought he would. Alrighty. All I bought was 6 infantry because that's all the money I had. And then here he's got no transports in range of doing anything with USA except for these, but no men. No guys. Oh, he can actually grab these 2 guys, huh? That's interesting. So he can go here and take that back. That's interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to go here with 2 guys. And we'll do 2 fighters. And then everything else is going in here. Let's see. And we're going to bomb Russia again. We've lost a bomber every single time we've bombed it. Let's see if we lose another one. Alright, combat was okay. He did get a couple of hitbacks in Manchuria, which kind of sucks, because he might, if he sacrifices planes, be able to use these 2 guys to cap it back. And that would not be good for me. But it is what it is. And then all these guys are moving down to Caucasus. Actually, let's leave 1 guy there. So we can't run a tank through here. Alright, Japan is super thin on money. Russia's not going to be cracked. I don't have enough to crack it. But I am going to send some stuff down here and try to crack India and Africa. And now I should be able to move pretty freely down here. So that'll be the end of Japan 13. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 14. Alright, Germany round number 14. So we are perilously close to getting sniped here. USA, 4 transports, a battleship, and a cruiser. And he put 2 of the transports here to take Hawaii. And then he put 2 of the transports in in Borneo to take Shanghai. So, and actually, UK is going to take Shanghai this turn. So I've got to protect France, and I'm going to lose Hawaii. I'm getting really close to it, but we're going to make a play for India. Hopefully I can stay alive 1 or 2 more turns. So we went ahead and just bought 11 infantry and an artillery. And then we're going to send 23 guys. And 2 artillery. There, and then everything else is going here. And then we're sending 4 guys. Actually, let's do this. Let's send 3 guys and an artillery and 5 planes. Okay. And these guys are moving here as well. They have to in order to withstand Russia. All right. Yeah, this is going to be close. I don't think I'm going to win the game, but I have to try. All right. Oh, man. I think we can still... All right. Combat was okay. All right. We got to go 3 here. That is 8. And we'll go 8. So that's what, 15? Let's go 16. And we'll throw 2 fighters. 3 fighters will go to Germany. I'm actually kind of hoping he goes after Italy, but he fails France. He needs 3 cities, so he can take Italy, Hawaii. I'm not sure he has enough stuff to take Hawaii yet. Yeah, I don't think he has enough stuff to take Hawaii yet, but we'll see. But he's going to take Shanghai for sure. So we'll have to see, because I'm going to have to take that back. He's going to kill my guys here, so I'm not going to be able to take Manchuria back. Which means we've lost Shanghai. But it is what it is. I'll have to try to bum rush it and try to take it back. Alright. And we're going to be thin to win. Alright, we're going to go 9 there and an artillery and 2 into Italy. Do I want to go 2 into Italy? Yeah, I do, even though he can take it. All right. All right, that is going to be it for Germany round 14, and I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 14. All right, Japan round number 14. So United Kingdom, 7 infantry, 4 artilleries. Bomb Germany, that's now a good strategy. And then he took Baltic, Bello, Northwestern, and took the Shanghai. I can't do really anything with Japan except just hunker down and pray. I do have Japanese units here in Caucasus, but they're going back up to West Russia to prevent getting crushed. And then I'm just going to roll down here with Germany. And try to roll into Africa. Next. I don't have a lot of choices, so we're going to just bomb Russia again. And that will do it. Alright. That was silly. Risking 24 units to get 3 kind of sucked. We're going to move everything into West Russia. Because we're going back up to take Karelia, so... Which is kind of silly. This is kind of pointless. But I don't think I can ever crack Moscow. Oh man, I don't know what I should do here. Well, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to throw a fighter and 2 infantry into Japan. Alright, that's going to do it for Japan round 14. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 15. Alright, Germany round number 15. So, USA bought a bomber, 12 infantry, 3 artilleries. He is now set up to take Hawaii, no problem. But I should be able to stack India and him not be able to take it back. Well, I guess he will be able to take it back. He can just go over here. That's all right. We'll start spamming. I don't know. I had to repair. He bombed Germany again, so it was down to -10. So I had to repair it, and then all I did was repair it and buy 10 infantry. And then we're going to take India. And then we're going to go, let's see here. We're going to go here with like 2 guys. And like 2 tanks. And then we'll go... Okay, where's Italy gonna go? Italy's gonna go there to be 19. We can go 2 guys. And oh man. Alright, we'll do 2 guys in a plane. And then we'll go 3 guys. And 2 planes. And then we will stack Karelia. I think that's it. All right. Alright, combat was okay. We didn't lose anybody in India, which was nice, but we did lose a couple guys in... one guy in Northwest and a couple guys in Karelia. Our fighters are going back to Germany. Actually, those fighters are going back to France. No, I'm sorry. I already have 2 fighters in France. Why did I not even use those? I don't know. Alright, AA guns going up to Karelia. These guys are going over to Italy. What did he do? He hit the AA gun in France? Let me see. Go back to USA. Wasn't USA. He didn't do that. Did I not have an AA gun in France? I must have lost it someplace. I can't remember. Alright. Well, that's alright. Ten infantry into Germany. Alright, that's going to do it for Germany round 15. I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 15. Alright, Japan round number 15. So, England bought 4 infantry, 4 artilleries, and an industrial complex. Put the industrial complex in Shanghai. That's pretty smart. Right? Yeah. Alright, I just bought a bomber with Japan, and I'm going to grab 2 of these guys here. And our bombers. Do one. Ball there. And that is it. Alright, combat was kind of hilarious. We did 1 IPC of damage. We're going to send our bomber to Karelia. Our other bomber to Karelia. And let's see here. Send our tanks into Persia. And we'll send everything else into Karelia. Let's go here with like 4 guys. And we'll send the other 3 up there. All right. And our bomber goes into Japan. All right, really short turn. Japan's turns from now on are going to be super short. That's going to do it for Japan 15. I'll see you guys back for Germany round number 15. All right, Germany round number 16. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to let this game go. Because realistically, I don't have a path to victory. I don't have. He's just bombing the shit out of Germany, and now he's getting 6s. He sent one bomber to bomb Germany and got a 6. So the writing is on the wall, obviously. And he can now deposit 8 units every turn into Burma, so it's only a matter of time before India falls again. Let's see. I don't think I have really a path to victory, but I went ahead and just bought 3 planes for India, and I did not repair anything in Germany because I'm just gonna bank my money and have like 46 to spend next turn when I have to repair it when it's down to 20. Hopefully I kill one of his bombers, because it's just not, just kind of sucks. But we're going to go ahead and go, we'll send 1 artillery, 2 infantry down there, which we really shouldn't be trading, but we're going to trade anyway. We'll send, let's see, send 4 infantry and an artillery there. We'll send 2 fighters there. We'll send... let's send 3. 3 guys. And 3 planes. Kill that one, and... I think that's it. What do I want to do with this? Nothing. Alright. Yep. Alright. Send these guys. And 1 artillery. All right. Why is that poor? Oh, fuck it. Because it shows my fighters going to Sea Zone 5. All right. We're actually going to Baltic. Now let's look at it. Okay, there we go. Strong, strong, strong. All right. All right. Our tanks are going back to Germany. We're going to send 3 guys back to France, and we'll send the 2 fighters back over to France. Alrighty. But he's just going to keep doing what he's doing now. He's just going to take 2 and 2 to hit this, and 2 and 2 to hit that, with bombardments, with air. And he's going to win both of those. I'm not going to be able to knock his fleet out, because I just don't have enough production. And what's our 150 attack power lead? Yeah, that's just too much. So I'm probably gonna forfeit the game, just out of fairness to my opponent. So... but I'm going to give it till the end of this turn. So once we get back to Germany 17, I'll probably just cash it in. 3 fighters go into India. Because, I mean, in theoretically, I can probably hold off elimination for like, a whole bunch of rounds. But I can't mount an attack. I can't mount a counter. Economically, he's got 58 and 61 is 119 to 49. Yeah. That's not going to cut it. So I think Germany 17, I'll just call it a day. But I just want to see what he does. Maybe he'll try to YOLO India. Which he could probably do anyway, and it's probably not even a YOLO. He probably just wins it. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's going to do it for Germany 16. I'll see you guys back for Japan round number 16. All right, welcome back. This is the end of the game. So I went ahead and forfeited, even though I hate to do it. But in all fairness to my opponent, I was not going to come back in this game. I mean, the victory cities don't tell the story. I probably could have dragged it out for a few more turns, but if you look at the war report, he's got 165 or 75. No, 65. 165 attack power lead. Economically, he's just absolutely devastating. 123 to 45. So he can just outspend me to death. One of the problems with this game is once you have, it's very hard to take the islands, right? So, I mean, I could shuffle around, buy some stuff with Germany. It would take him a few turns to knock me out of India. I could go here with Japan, maybe try to take some of this and keep building infantry and planes in Japan. But realistically, it's just not fair to keep the game going for that long when I don't have any plan. Russia was never going to crack. And if I was going to crack it, it wouldn't be until, I don't think I was ever going to crack it. Because he could just spend so much money and have so much USA stuff. There was no way for me to get enough troops here to make a dent in Russia. And I couldn't do like a sea lion or any like sneaky thing like that. I just didn't have the resources. So basically the story of this game was his KJF just overwhelmed me. I did not defend it well. And once he got the money islands, and he got them early, this game was probably over. Let's see when he got his money islands. Well, I think maybe like round 5, let's say. Morocco wanted to get in 6. Okay, so he took Borneo in round 6 and took East Indies in round 7. So he had both money islands by round 7. And that was probably, did he already have the Philippines? Let's see when he took the Philippines. Round 8. So 6, 7, and 8 was pretty much when he finished me off. That pretty much took Japan out of the game. I did have a nice stack here. One of the things I should have done before I did my long end around to go all the way down towards India, when I had the stack here, I think it was in Szechuan or maybe even Singkang. I probably should have just pressed down for India with Japan and tried to take India with Japan. Probably could have gone down here. Just bought maybe a bunch of air. Because I did have a decent size. Well, it's been whittled down now. But it was not a terrible size stack. And I still had Manchuria at the time. So that was probably the better idea to go for that instead of doing this long end around thing. But again, I was just overwhelmed by the KJF, by USA, and he successfully did the 2 ocean thing. Although, I mean, yes and no. So this is okay, but it doesn't really matter because this is just dominating. And so UK's making a shitload of money. America's making a shitload of money. And even Russia's making, for Russia, a shitload of money. So, anyway, I didn't want to drag it out. I didn't think it was fair to drag it out for, I probably drug it out 8 more turns than it needed to be. So, that is going to do it for this game, and that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys stayed for this long video all the way to the end, I really appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you back for another video.